Good evening, good evening. Noswaith da, Croizo. Welcome back to the channel. Here I am again, once again, on Warzone puzzles. Now, some of you may have thought, well, is Farmer Ben giving up on Warzone puzzles? And I must admit, I largely had. Yep, I largely said to myself, okay, I've tried it. It's nothing new. There's nothing that exciting here. It's kind of like, meh, I'm just not feeling it. But then anyway, I got a message online, and I have to say thank you to the player who messaged me online. I won't say their name here because I don't want to put them in, put them in an awkward position. But they were like, "Oh, Farmer Ben, they've updated it. They've done something new. They've done something different." And I was like, "Oh, all right, what have they done?" And the developers have replaced battle items with exploration and taking different things and using said things to develop your heroes. Now, obviously, as I'm talking, I'm just quickly leveling up some heroes and clearing some space. Obviously, I have a ton of heroes like sort of sitting around because that's the way it goes. Because I've been using them because I haven't been doing anything. Basically, I've been inactive for I don't know, roughly a month. The alliance I was in, I got to admit, the alliance I was in, I was still in it when I came back, and so I kicked myself, so to speak, as in any alliance in which I could be inactive for the length of time I've been inactive is not an alliance you want to be in under any circumstances. Now, I would always personally advocate that if you are going to give up on a game, you should leave the alliance, which is why I left them, because it's just fair on other players. Although, in fairness, a decent team leader is going to cull inactive players, and that's an important part of being in charge. If you aren't going to cull, if you aren't going to get rid of the players who aren't actually participating in the game, your alliance is never going to thrive, and better players are always going to look for other alliances where the control culling etc is actually happening. Now, am I going to continue doing any more with this? I'm still a little bit torn. I have to admit, at the minute, I'm kind of torn. I mean, this game in many ways is very similar to Puzzle Combat, which I will admit, which is at the moment is my main game. I do think it's too closely linked to some other games. I'm not seeing it as being a long-term game for me. It's been interesting to explore. Somebody in the comments mentioned, oh, you've tried loads of different games, and I am. I'm just kind of trying to find my next niche, I guess. This one was the thing that annoyed me is like if you can see up here. I'm sort of saying up here, but in the top right corner, watch 2 ads. It's always like you can watch an ad and you can do this, watch an ad, which is fine, but it's just I don't have the time. It's very time consuming, and so I just have to look at it and go, okay, I've only got a fair amount of time, and that's what it comes down to. Anyway, so the building, the forges where you could craft battle items have been replaced by these explore places. Now, search for materials, because it's because of my base, presumably because this one's very low level. If I autofill it, here, I don't know. Anyway, they can go for explore and see what they come back with, and I'm just going to autofill it. So I can send 5 stars and a 3-star on a 2-star mission, but I can't send. That seems weird. But anyway, I've only got 1 5-star, so whenever there was a 5-star mission, it was like I can't actually send a 5-star off on this mission because I've only got 1, so that seemed a little bit weird. The other thing that happened, which I thought was rather jolly, was because I had all these battle items stored up. It was like, oh, we're going to swap your battle items for epic hero tokens. It's like, oh, all right, I'll live with that. And so I've got like, I don't know, 1,000 epic hero tokens. I mean, daft. It's insane. But anyway, let's see who. No, I don't need to see him. He's not very exciting. Edgar, just open all. Thank you. Why are we? Oh, those are the ones who aren't 3 stars. Oh, I've got Ives. There we are. Ives. Deals 452 damage to target. Target receives 336. Oh, trouble is the damage level in this game is one I've still not quite got my head around. Open all. There are my 3 stars. There's my lovely Fiona. Oh, Olivia, twice. Let's have a look at Olivia. Again, I'm not sure. I mean, okay, she's got an eagle and a bow. And she also has an extremely low cut top. Which reminds me of my... I should do a video about my brief attempt to get on... to have some success on Tinder, which, let's just say, didn't work out. Anyway, there we are. Yeah, okay. Alright, yeah, that's fine. Okay. I can do it again. Look, I got so much stuff. It's like, okay. Yeah. These are going to be 4 stars then, because... Oh no, 2 5-stars. Boom! Warner and Dempsey. Oh, there we are. Dempsey. Boisterous dance. Pew, 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 pew. Okay. Anyway, there we are. I've used up my legendary hero thingamybobs. Oh, I can do one of these. Oh, what have I got? 3-star track. Oh, that's very exciting, he says sarcastically. Okay. Ooh, boom, boom, boom. Walter. No. Oh, I can do another one. Not enough gold. Where's my... Oh, yeah, okay. Not enough gold. Right, that's fine. Lily. Again, there's a lot of impractically dressed ladies in this game. I'm not saying that causes issues for me. You know, I quite like impractically dressed ladies. Obviously, I never meet any myself. I live in reality. And if I did meet them, they would almost certainly decide to go and look for somebody else. So it's kind of pointless. But at the same time, there's a certain, you know, I don't know, satisfaction. If I just say satisfaction, we all know them. There we are. So there we are. So I got a load of summonings done. So there we are. I don't know. It replaces battle items. Now what I've noticed is that like one of the things you can replace a battle item with is like the armed helicopter. Now I have no idea if this is going to mean anything. So I probably won't actually try and see this through to the end because I suspect these guys are too tough for me. But boom, 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 boom. Now there seems to be sort of at the bottom. Obviously, you can see there is this. Instead of me being able to throw, you know, grenades, smoke bombs, whatever at them. And in fairness, I always said with this game, the power imbalance of throwing the items was just rubbish. It was like the enemies just too tough. Okay. Okay. I'm not obviously going to watch any videos on this one. You can sort of see down the bottom there is a, you know, a field that is slowly filling itself in. Only it isn't, or is it? Oh no, there we are. So yeah, just jumped up a bit here. I can't. I could do with like a mouse pointer really. I'm sure there's ways to do this, but I'm rubbish. I admit I'm not exactly, you know, YouTube sensation. Well, obviously I am a YouTube sensation, but at the same time I'm rubbish at actually YouTube and video editing and stuff like that. Oh, there we are. So it's full now. Can you see? Obviously it's flashing like. Let's just go for healing effect plus. We're just going to confirm because I don't want to. So I can now this is obviously the attack helicopter, which my guys have. Oh, okay. Pew 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 pew. Have it. Still fairly rubbish, really. I mean, crikey, it seems to me if you're going to go to all the trouble of getting an attack helicopter in, that's kind of like, well, I feel disappointed by that. I'm not going to lie. Anyone else feel disappointed? Feel free to feel disappointed. And now the football guy is just still standing. I don't. Is he ever gonna die? Is that obviously now? Then you can't get. Okay, so we'll go with the healing. We're not going to go for the extra gold because because I'm just doing a video. Okay, so wave 4 of 10. Well, it's changed it up a bit, I guess. This whole like helicopter thing. I kind of feel that it's going to be tough. I mean, presumably there are obviously other things. So I've lost one of my heroes. I don't actually have a healer, so I think maybe it is good. Yeah. There we go. Anyway, so I'm a bit like, anyway, so let's blow the grenade. Boom, 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 pew. Sorry. Yeah, my heroes are now dying more quickly, and I'm still kind of meh on this at the minute. Oh, I can do a helicopter attack. Those are all rubbish. I'm just going to that one. So I'm going to go with the one that is least rubbish. Pew! Here comes my helicopter. Kind of get a bit annoying having to watch that video every time. Kind of just, I mean, I get it that you want to, but it's not that the helicopter's done that much damage to them. You kind of want your you kind of want a decent amount of damage if you're actually going out your way. There we are. Anyway, so I'm going to flee quick. There we go. Yes, I confirm. Blah 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 blah. Okay, so I'm still intrigued. I'm not feeling super excited about it all. Yeah, I kind of like. I'm still, I'm in that kind of like could do, could not, can't quite decide what's best to do sort of level of enthusiasm, which isn't exactly a ringing endorsement. There are loads of games that are very similar, and obviously a lot of people have been saying, well, zombies and puzzles is exactly the same. I don't know if zombies and puzzles have dealt with this exactly the same way. I'm not sure. I've not tried that game, but yeah. Okay, duplicate games to me, not a good sign. Not a good sign. It doesn't scream to me, oh yeah, give it a go. It's like I'm looking for something slightly different. I mean, I get match three games are always going to have similarities. It's more how you break them down and come up with something new, and whether the new thing is exciting enough to, engage somebody for the longer term. Anyway, there we are. So hopefully that made some kind of sense, albeit that I still, It's one of these ones where I'm like, I don't even feel like I know quite what I'm saying, supporting, and so on. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. I just can't quite decide, which. It's not unusual for me in real life, but generally speaking, when I'm doing gameplays, it is surprisingly unusual because I'm generally like, oh, we should do this, we should do that, because in gameplay it doesn't matter, whereas in real life, my obvious failures and everything else are completely apparent to literally everyone. Everyone can see I'm a loser, and so I just have to deal with that. Anyway, so never mind. Thank you for watching. Please do remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And it just remains for me to say, Hoilva, and may death come swiftly to your enemies.